All right, hey everybody, we're talking about the Cootin EDC Toad Bubble Pinch, I think it's called. I'll put it up there in the corner. Interesting little fidget, reminds me of the AC EDC fortune cookie, which you might remember comes with that leather strap. It's got the same kind of whip around action. Probably a better sound on the fortune cookie, although that one had some quality issues with the balls degrading over time because if you didn't use the little Teflon sticker there, it continued to wear away at those. But this is kind of an iteration of that. Now it just came with this little kind of cheap paracord, not paracord, what would you say that is? Just string, I guess. That, I couldn't figure out how to tie a decent lanyard knot to save my life. So I went with the old tried and true over-under, cinch it really tight and then cut that off. It's definitely kind of a necessity, though, to be able to use this fidget, to be able to have this here. So you've got the little bubbles on top that honestly I wish were a little easier to press. If they were a little softer, doing this motion would be kind of nice. As it stands, it's a little they're a little tough to get a press on. Either way, it's just a let's look at it here. Just a 3x2 magnetic structure with nothing really at the top, which is kind of a curious design. Part of the issue is that when you extend fully, there's no connection, and so it kind of wobbles around. And when I got this, you can see here, the little post screw was actually pretty far up and glued in. I unscrewed that carefully because a lot of times in the past when I've tried to do that, the screw is broken off in that hole. So very carefully removed it and replaced it with a smaller, shallower screw and put that in so that there wasn't as much play for this thing to rock on. So it actually stays pretty close to the body. You can see when it's kind of locked in. So that slides in there. Now it's connected. But certainly not as eloquent gameplay as or functionality as the fortune cookie. Yeah, it's not expensive, and I'll put a link in the description. It's kind of nice for just this up and down. Twist it around a little bit. Get a couple button pushes. But again, I wish that wasn't so difficult, because it makes it tough to use that as part of the stress relief mechanic of this. One way I was using this was without the cord on there, popping this up and just using that lanyard hole to kind of press on. But it's nothing special, and I don't know that it'll be staying in my collection. It's a little under developed, maybe half-baked, as they say. I would definitely suggest, if you get this, be prepared to replace that screw, so that you can make sure this thing isn't getting to the end and just being kind of sloppy, because that was kind of a big fun killer right when I got it. Was this thing was rocking about like that, so I kind of had to make that upgrade right away. But anyway, the Toad Bubble, what was it called? Toad Bubble Pinch. Okay. Yeah, not the best. Not the best, but it sounds like this Cootin brand is getting a little more prevalent. Some other people have had some pieces from them. And that was all that came with it, by the way. Just a screwdriver. So no extras to modify or anything like that. Pretty basic stuff. Anyway, won't spend too much time on it. That's the Toad Pinch Bubbling Fidget from Cootin.